12 more days of Facebook jail. 12 more days. I'm stuck in for this stupid, dumb reason. Am I going to survive? Let's find out.
Now shut up. The show's starting.
I have no idea who's going to show up today. It's a Saturday and I'm bored as hell. Oh, there they are. Everybody's starting to come in now. Oh my God. Facebook jail. 30 days they stuck me in for, and I can't get out. You can't appeal. You can't do anything when they send you into Facebook jail. It's amazing. But anyway, here we are. Saturday. It's like 84 degrees here in Las Vegas. Trumpers are here in droves. But other than that, I'm going to survive. Oh, here we go. Hey, Carol. Hey, Deidre. How are you? There we go. Yes. Gonna have that applause. I'm done. Oh my God, it's Saturday and you're bored as hell as shit myself. Okay, Deidre, how are you? Hey, Carol, how you doing? Deidre, how you doing? Carla, what happened this time? This time, you know what it is? It's like it's the same Facebook jail that I've had for I guess let's see, I'm 12 days, so I'm terrible at math. So what, 18 days I've been in? Yeah, 18 days. 18 days. It was the stupidest, I mean, just absolutely ridiculous reason to be put into Facebook jail. And I'll reiterate it again. If you guys remember when I talked about, hey, Nikki, hi, what up, jailbird? Now, for those of you that need an update, what happened was that they were doing construction in my building, and they were doing construction in the condo. I live on the 30th floor, and number 29, right directly below me, were having their floors redone. But they must have had like 5 jackhammers going. I couldn't do anything for 2 weeks. But I put a video up of here's my life, people, and you heard so that was going, and so I put it on, and one of my funny friends from Washington D.C., James Milner, wrote, "Bitch, that's just your vibrator turned up high," and I responded, honest to God, James, I'm going to kick yo ass, spelled capital A with 2 money signs. That was considered bullying, harassment, hate speech, and against the community, whatever the freaking standards, that little Zuckerberg has come up with. 30 days in the slammer. And it's amazing because I couldn't do anything. I mean, the wildest part with being put into Facebook jail is you can't do anything. You can't do anything about it. They do have this little appeal process that they have, but it's BS. It is total BS. You can't do anything about it. It just sucks. But, so I got put in for that. But the worst part was that because I have a business account, and for instance, I use StreamYard to stream the show, like what you're seeing right now. And so StreamYard was connected to my Michael Facebook profile. So I have Matzo Ball Entertainment. I have Esther. But luckily I have Esther. Well, hey, Dawn, how are you? Luckily, I had Esther as a separate profile, and I made that profile an admin on all my pages, because when Zuckerberg's little Nazi cronies decided to put me in jail for 30 days, I went to do a StreamYard a few weeks back with Marla Freeze, and I realized that because Facebook banned me, I couldn't stream to anything. Hey, Cynthia, I couldn't stream to anything because they had banned me. I can't even request friends. Friends can't even request me. It's It's absolutely ridiculous that I mean, thank God I'm smart enough to be able to circumvent their stupidness. You know what I mean? And able to be able to keep doing this. So at the last minute, I had to switch everything over to Esther's account on Facebook so that so that I would be able to continue doing the show, because if not, I was going to be screwed. I wouldn't be able to get a hold of anybody. Yeah, it is crazy and it's not fair. But that's why I've been trying to get everybody away from Facebook and get them over to YouTube, because it's Facebook has just become absolutely, absolutely scary. I mean, it really is. And so yeah, thanks, Carol. It was good. It was a good idea to have Esther's account. So Esther is an admin on everything. So uh, it's just crazy. Anyway, so then last night, listen, I don't know everybody's political preferences and stuff like that. I don't care. We all have our own things. It's just like with vaccinations. I want to get a vaccination. I'm happy. Some people don't believe in it. That's fine. That's your choice. I'm not going to condemn you for it. But just what I'm leading up to is, guess who's in town? They had a huge screw Biden, actually what's called fuck Biden thing last night here in Las Vegas. I got invited to a party. It was a cultural events thing at the Aria here, and I live on the Strip. So on a Friday night is the worst time to drive on the Las Vegas Strip. It's just packed and jammed. Everybody's in for the weekend. So I take the monorail, and the monorail is across the street from where I live. So I just walk out my building, cross Las Vegas Boulevard, walk through the Sahara, and then I go up the escalator, boom, I hop on the monorail for $1, and it drops me off at a number of locations. But I got on the monorail and I was by myself, and I get on and I sit in the very back of the car. I'm in the first car, and I sit down and I sit in the very back in the corner. Go to the next stop at the Westgate, no problem. Get to the convention center, ba-da-dun. I get to the convention center, and yes, they were lined up. The Proud Boys, the Trump people, they were there with their posters, screw Biden. Biden is making the gas go up. I mean, it was just crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, Amy, how are you? And but anyway, here I am, a gay man sitting in the back, and I was kind of dressed up. My hair was a little poofy, but all I did was look down, because all of them had been drinking. And I just think if I'd have done something, I'm afraid of what they would have done, because they were drunk, they were crazy, they were pumped up, and all they wanted to do was scream and yell. And so I'm on, hey, Christy Dusenberry Vincent from West Virginia. Love me some West Virginia. Could you kick Manchin in the butt for us? Make them pass the infrastructure bills. But anyway, so we had all these crazy, hundreds of cops on the boulevard. And all these people were going up and down with the Confederate flags and the American flags, and screaming and hollering, honking and doing, hating Joe Biden, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that's what happened. Now, everybody, I don't know. Thank you, Dawn, right here. Dawn just put this up, and I don't know if I'm reading this, and I am just beyond disgusted. Disgusted. This whole thing that happened last night with Travis, I think it was Travis Scott, I believe it was, in Texas. Has anybody seen that in the news? Oh my God. Hey, Richard, how are you? Travis Scott is a rapper, singer, hip hopper, whatever. He's dating Kylie Jenner, world's biggest billionaire, who made her billions because her sister got rear-ended 10 years ago by somebody, and the family became billionaires and rich. Boom. But last night they had a Travis Scott concert. I believe it was in Texas. And while he's doing the show, There is well, first there was trouble in the beginning because they opened up the gates and the kids just went running to get to the front. I guess it was first come, first serve. I have no idea what it was, but kids were getting trampled over. And anyway, the show was going on, and I guess the kids had surged the stage, and people were getting trampled, and the crowd surged. Um, uh, uh, it was just nuts. But what happened was people were killed. 8 people so far were killed from the stampeding. Now, Deidre, that was not true. That was all farcical. They're going to do. They're going to do. It wasn't because people were getting injected with needles. It was there was one cop that might have gotten pricked or something, but they were saying I was watching the latest news reports that it was not that nobody was running around with needles trying to stick people. But here's the part. This is what I don't understand. You're on stage. I know that I'm a performer. I know what it's like to be on stage in front of a lot of people. And if something BS is going on, you see it. Now, they had a video of Kylie Jenner. They pulled it, but someone was able to record it. But they had a video of Kylie Jenner hopping on stage to tell Travis Scott, there's somebody dead. Stop the show. Well, guess what? People were dying. Ambulances were there. This guy kept singing. Drake came on stage. They kept singing. There were 8 people dead. And these stupid idiots are performing. Ah! I mean, what? I'm sorry. What? They didn't stop the show. There's bodies right in front of them in the very front of the stage, and this idiot is rapping his ass off. You know, I get so mad because I never wanted to be. Never wanted to have a generation gap within me, against young people and what they do. But this has nothing to do with the young people and what they do. This happens to do with a performer, and part of your job as a performer is to pay attention to the crowd. You know, it's just how can and you watch the video. TMZ had it. The video is up. And Drake, who's supposedly sane. I mean, kid you not see these kids killed? And there was like a 14-year-old. I mean, there were kids. Kids. Why? Because these assholes were so into themselves and so narcissistic. They had no clue about reality and what was going on in front of them. They just didn't care. And here's the thing. They're saying satanic. They're saying it was satanic. Oh God, everything is. They always go to satanic. No, Don, you didn't. You do not be sorry you brought this up because I was going to bring it up. It was one of the things I wanted to talk about. When you're stuck in Facebook jail, you don't have a whole lot to do, and I didn't feel like putting on the wig today. I was like, do I go as Esther? Do I dress up as Esther? No, I'm going to be Michael today, and so. Then I think you guys get a kick out of seeing me as Michael when I'm not as Esther. But anyway, no, I just I can't, as a performer, as somebody who performs, I can't. Oh my God, what? A 10-year-old was the youngest? Oh my God. Oh my God. My heart hurts for these people. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if Sloan goes up. If she goes up, I'll go off the air. I haven't seen her. Let me see. Hold on. There's somebody ringing here. What's going on? City may require proof. Well, here's the thing. Travis Scott is going to be here in Las Vegas this coming weekend. And guess what? It's where I live in Las Vegas. I live on Las Vegas and Sahara. I live in this place, this high rise, directly across the street. If you go to my, by the way, if you want to follow me, my Instagram, there we go. Hold on, let me see. I'll put this in here. Michael Airington. That's my Instagram. That's my Instagram right there. So if you want to follow me, you can see all the stuff because I'm able to. I post the videos and stuff of what's going on. Um, but I mean, they're going to be here this week. So I'm wondering, is he going to? Most performers, if they've had, I mean, what's his name? Do you remember when in October the 1st, a few years back, when 50 some odd people were murdered and shot down here in Vegas? That was it. Oh, I can't think of the guy's name, the country singer that was performing. Those people were killed. Did he go out and perform the next day? Hell no. He was fucked up. He decided just to take a break because of what had happened. I don't care if it's one person, 8 people, or 50 people that are murdered or killed during your show. You got to take some time, you know what I mean? And kind of readjust. But I don't know. I'm reading your comments now. Yeah, it's just, yeah. And it's, yep, you're right. You're right, Cynthia Kent. It's all about the money. All about the money with these people. Oh yeah, there's going to be lawsuits. I mean, there's going to be Live Nation put it on. But I just, that video, did you see the video of Kylie? I believe they said it was Kylie Jenner. That's what TMZ had said. It was Kylie Jenner, um, uh, 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 who was the girl screaming, "Stop the show! Stop the show!" And then, did you see the cameraman? Did you all see the cameraman? She's going, "Stop the show! There's somebody dead right there." And the cameraman is like, shooting. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. And it was somebody dead right there. I mean, I guess I don't know. I was brought up in a different world of showbiz. It was sort of like, I, I just could never imagine people doing performing on stage and having no empathy whatsoever with kids being trampled to death. So Travis Scott, all I can say is, screw you. Your freaking narcissistic, egotistical butt is going to pay for this with karma. I truly believe it. 10-year-old, 14-year-olds, these are kids. Oh my God. Yes, Deidre, look it up. If you go to TMZ, I believe TMZ has it. I would have, I was gonna possibly have put it up earlier. If I'd have gotten, I would have been able to have gotten the footage. Let me see if I can still do this. Hold on, let me go over here. I can do these things and multitask. You must be so proud of me. Let me see TMZ. Hold on, let me put in TMZ. Boop boop. Go to TMZ. Ba-dum, boom boom. I wonder if I can share my screen. Hold on. Oh, I can. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if this works. Astro World security pricked in the neck. Okay, one guy was pricked in the neck with a needle, but they were saying that let me see if I can do this. I don't know if I can do the
That's okay with you real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna see. All right, I'm gonna see if I can do this. Okay, I'll share the screen. Share the screen. Oh, great. I want this one. Screen 1. Share it. Okay, I think. All right. I don't want. Oh, I see what I'm doing now. Okay, so I'm going to do. Hold on. I've never done this before, people. But I wanted. Hold on. Hold on. I just lost it. Let me do this again. Hold on. I was going to try to show you. These people sold their souls long ago. In the day of a dead shows, we lifted people over our heads to safety. No, your exes. Oh, that was the other thing. While this is going on, they were doing crowd surfing with some of the people on stage. Hold on. I'm going to try to get this again. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can get this again. Hold on. Let me try this. There we go. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I'm so sorry. I was trying to do something here, and I wanted to get this. Hold on.
That's okay with you real quick.
Okay. What I wanted to do was share the screen. Hold on. I'm going to share the screen. Share the screen. Screen sharing with two monitors is sharing. Sharing works best on a good computer. Well, it is a good computer. Okay, here we go. All right. And then let's see. Here we go. Let me see if I can play this. See.
Says me, let's do it.
I don't know if you can see that. Okay, maybe not. Could you all see that? Oh, I see what I did. Hold on. Da-da-da-da. I'm trying to. Were you all able to see? I don't see it on the other thing. Hold on. Let me see here. Share screen. Aha. Here we go. Share screen 1. There we go. And all right. There is the beginning. Look at him. He doesn't care. Here, we'll play that again. This is it.
That's okay with you real quick. Says me, let's do it.
Look at him. It's crazy. And they could get the cameraman could care less. So there you have it. Stop the screen share. So did you see that? Were you able to see that? Oh, just crazy, crazy, crazy. So I guess you all got to see that. Well, I just learned I can share my screen. But I mean, there's all the stuff that was going on. I don't know what this is. Well, if you just go to TMZ, it's the top story on TMZ right now. So, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. But I am just, there are no words. There are no words that anybody could be on stage and let that happen and not react to it. I'm not a Travis Scott fan right now. I'm not even a Drake fan. Drake is just as he was on stage singing too. They kept saying they never stopped the show. They never stopped the show. And I'm sorry. You are disgusting. You have no right to be a performer. You should never walk on stage again if that is how you are and how you feel you should be. I'm sorry. If you think that's being a professional. But then again, I'm sorry. We live in a world of entertainment now where you don't have to have talent anymore. You just have to have Instagram numbers, YouTube numbers, and you have to get to be a reality star. That's how you become famous in show business anymore. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's like, okay, for instance, here in Vegas, if you're on America's Got Talent and even lose, you can have a show here in Vegas because they don't look at, talent anymore. It's sort of like there's no venues for the talent to perform here in Vegas. You have to be a megastar. You have to be Celine or Katy Perry or, Rod Stewart or Elton John, Cher, Ricky Martin. Yes, because one of the things for those who are not old enough to remember, back in the old days of Vegas, and I don't like to live in the past, but there was a secret to Vegas that made people stay in the casinos and gamble. And back in the old days, and this is all leading to. I'm going to lead to something here. Then you'll understand what I'm talking about. What I'm leading to about performers and about Vegas, and but back in the day when you came to see Frank Sinatra, or Dean Martin, when you came to see the biggest stars, Joan Rivers, people like that, they were the showrooms held maybe 500 or 600 people. That's it. I think the Circus Maximus at the old Circus Maximus at Caesar's Palace, I think held close to 1,000. That was it. That was it. But still, when you went to see, the Rack Pack or Jerry Lewis or Dean Martin or any of those people, what happened was the rooms were, like I said, anywhere from 300 to 600 seats, and people came in and we didn't do like you didn't do like what they do here. Here there's no dinner, there's no nothing. They do a show and boom, that's it. But guess what? These theaters here are 6,000 people, 3,000, 2,000. I mean, it's no longer. It's just like going to a concert. The fun of going to Vegas and sitting at a table and having dinner and seeing a big star, that's not there anymore. And it's very sad. But the only people that can sell 3,000 to 6,000 tickets is, megastars. Now, Resorts World is shitting their pants because Celine Dion is sick and she can't do her show. She was supposed to be opening Resorts World this month, or I think it was the end of this month or right after Thanksgiving. But she has some sort of issue and she can't. So they have nobody to open it. I guess Katy Perry is going to open it sometime in December, the week of New Year's, I think, is when Katy Perry's show is opening at Resorts World here. But what I'm saying is there's no venues for small shows like my show, the Paul Lynde show that we did, and the Esther show. One of the things I did with the Esther show before I had the whole lawsuit and these people tried to screw me over and all that fun stuff was I created a show where it was about you could eat and you could watch the show. That was the whole purpose of it. And then, of course, after my show ended, all these people decided to create these. They started to create these supper clubs, which was a step back to what I was trying to bring back to Vegas with Esther Goldberg's Totally Outrageous Brunch, which is what we had. But Moesha, yes, I would like to. Yeah, I'm hoping that we're gonna tour soon. The issue is everybody's getting ready to go back out, but I have a very big project that's coming next year. And so and I'm not allowed to say what that project is right yet, but it's on a major streaming network. And I want to tie everything to that. Does that make sense, Moesha? So I would rather have the publicity from a national, international project to sell tickets than to go right now and have mediocre sales. The Paul Lynde show sells no matter where I do that. And everybody wants me to take that back out on the road again. And we thought about it, and we probably will. And if we do the Paul Lynde show, we'll do 300 to 750 seat theater venues, to do that. But yeah, you're right, Don. The small shows are great. Where did she go? I just saw that. There it is. Small shows are great. They're intimate and personal. But welcome to showbiz. Welcome to the new world of showbiz. I mean, it's like we live in a reality remote control world now. As crazy as it may seem, it's a reality remote control world. And people like to get shocked. You don't have to have talent to make it. Look back at some of the YouTube stars from 5 or 10 years ago. They don't exist anymore. Why? They had no talent. A few of them are still around, but most of them are gone. The ones I worked with, they're gone. But anyway, going back to this Travis Scott tragedy that happened in Texas, there's just this whole thing about getting your stage presence and learning how to work an audience and learning how to read an audience and learning how to perform. And these performers like him, yeah, he probably can sing, he probably can auto-tune, he can probably do his rap and stuff like that, but he hasn't had the experience of 5 or 6 years of performing in front of audiences. But then again, I don't know if I don't know how many of you have been to shows or concerts, but you go to all the shows and concerts, and this is what you see. You're standing there trying to watch a show, and that's what you see. You see the back end of phones. I don't get it. You go to a concert and you stand up. You don't sit down. No, you can't sit down anymore because everybody stands up and they hold their phones up. It's just, I don't get it. You're not enjoying the show. You're watching it through your phone. It's crazy. I don't understand that. Yes, and I listen, I take pictures and I do stuff like that, but then I want to watch people. I remember going to see Cher. I was like, holy shit, it's Cher. I took pictures, I took some videos, but I didn't do the entire concert. How many of these people are going to go back? And I would say 95% of these people with their cameras, they're not even going to watch it again. But not damn, they just paid $300 to see their favorite star, But yes, I saw that. Yes, I mean, people are desensitized. The woman on the train that got raped recently, and nobody helped. Nobody helped. They took their phones out and shot, photographed it, videoed it. A woman getting raped. It's like these. Okay, the woman got raped. It's not any. It's. You look at these people that where 8 people died, kids, 10, 14 years old. We are so desynthesized. It's just crazy. Yeah, Cynthia's right. Hold on, I'm just checking. I didn't see all these messages. Here. Deidre, Cynthia, Hey, Zoraida Morales. Yeah, Lips. They still have. Is Lips still there in New York City? I used to love Lips. Wasn't it down like in the Village on the east side? I can't remember. Joan Rivers. Oh, grow up. Can we talk? I love Joan Rivers. I actually opened for her back in 1988. It was right at the beginning when she was doing the Late Show, and she used to do this place called Carlos and Charlie's, on Sunset Boulevard. And it was her workshop place. And so my show, which was Michael and the Maids, it was sort of like Tony Orlando and Dawn on steroids. We opened for her a few times. It was kind of fun. And she was, oh, it's Michael and the Maids. Oh, how wonderful. Can we talk? So, yeah, for those that are tuning in, I do voices. I do lots of voices, lots and lots of voices. So, this is not alcohol, believe it or not. I'm just, look at my hair. It's what do you call it? Cranberry juice. Sorry. What happens is I don't have brain farts. There's like messages up here and messages down here, so I'm reading them. Are you a Virgo? Yes, I'm a Virgo with a Leo rising, Lori. August 31st. I'm a Virgo with a Leo rising and a moon in Scorpio. Yay! Joan Rivers was the best. She was simply one of the best. And to have known her and worked with her was one of the greatest gifts of a comedian, and it's pretty cool. Hold on, I got to check something here. My guy is in Los Angeles and we haven't had a chance to chat. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I do have. Yes, I have. Have you released any songs? Me released any songs? There's Esther sings Hot Wet Tight Bald Pussy at the Comedy Store with a 9-piece orchestra. Back in but you know what? Back in the day, and I wish I could find them when I was when we were doing Michael and the Maids, which was sort of like a Tony Orlando known as Me and Two Girls. we released a couple of songs. They were on videos. They used to play at the Revolver in West Hollywood. I was like, oh God, what was it? Dun, 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 dun. Mad Money was a really cool song that we did. We did a whole bunch of them, Moesha. It was pretty cool. In fact, I found a videotape of the show when we were at the Backlot in we were at the Backlot Theater in Hollywood, West Hollywood. Doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. It's great. It was a great. The Backlot in the Backlot in West Hollywood was the premier place to put your show on. Everybody who was anybody, Pink Lady and Jeff, yeah, it was the premier place to work your show out, and everybody performed there. Cheetah Rivera, Paul Lynde, Charles Nelson Riley, I adore you. Liza Minnelli, Bernadette Peters. I mean, everybody who was anybody during that era of the 80s and the 70s, they all went to the Backlot. And it's where Joan Rivers did an album called What Becomes a Semi-Legend Most. And it was recorded live at the Backlot. And it was pretty cool. I was actually there in the audience when they recorded that. They recorded like 3 nights of shows and then put it all together and put the best of. It was pretty cool. But Moesha, I'll look and see. I know I've got stuff. Sister is August 31st. Woohoo! So now that I've complained and griped about the what is it? This crazy concert and the fact that it's going to be here this weekend, this coming weekend. Travis is going to be here, so I'm waiting to see if he's going to perform. You know he is, because if he didn't have any empathy for the dead kids in the front row of his concert, he'll be here next week. He'll probably do a couple of amens, a couple of thoughts and prayers, and go back out and wrap himself into a freaking stupor. Sorry. I'm sorry. As a performer, I could never, ever really, I couldn't go out and perform instantly, after something that tragic would have happened during my show. It was crazy. So, okay, it's Saturday, 5:00 in the afternoon here in Las Vegas. It is, what's the temperature? It is 80. Oh my God, it's 86 degrees. There it, just went down to 82. Woohoo. But, so I went, every time I do that, okay, what happens is I found something out. Okay, now I turned orange. Let's see if I can get this fixed. Okay. What happens is with this camera and these lights, okay, watch this. This is how I fix this. Okay, you're going to see I'm in shorts. So if I go over here, right, and I stand here in the studio, but guess what? I'll come back, and guess what? I no longer look like Donald Trump. I haven't figured out what is causing that with the cameras, but it's part of this new software that I have, so we can have incredible sets like this. Do you like these? Do you like this set? I love this set, and I can change it. I just think it gives a much more professional look to things, and but it's cool. But I haven't seen. Hold on, let me see if Sloane's on. Ba-da-ba-da. I should connect her and go, hey, Sloane, you want to come on? Because we decided that Sloane and I are going to do shows. She was going to come on once a month, and we were going to hang out, but she's not on. Nope. She's not on. But Sloane usually comes on about this time, I think. You don't look like Donald Trump. But every time I put the phone up, notice the color changed again. There we go. See, look. Oh, I just found the secret. If I go back like this, the color changes. But now I look like Donald Trump. Look, there we go. So yeah, there's a light right above me right now. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, I just was bored out of my mind and had survived the Trumpers and the Proud Boys last night. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go on the air. I'm going to say hi to everybody. And that's exactly what I did. So, hey. Let's see. Yes, Sloan can drive more people to you. You're a treasure. More people need to discover. Oh, you know what? It's because of Sloan. It is because of Sloan that I am now a YouTube partner because she helped me hit the 4,000 hours. See, the thing is with um with YouTube, I now all of my videos are monetized. You know what I mean? So what happens is my videos make money when people watch them. And then I have this thing in YouTube called Super Chat, where people can click on the money sign, click on the happy face or whatever, and they tip you. It's kind of cool and support you. They tip you and support you, and it's amazing. So in order to get that on YouTube, you have to have, oh, there's my guy, there's my little boy. You have to have 4,000 hours. Hold on, you want to meet my dog? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to show you my little baby. Come here, baby. He just decided to come and see Dad. Oh my God. This is my kid. There he is. Ah. Okay. So, hold on. Oh, Zoraida, that was so sweet. But yeah, that's how it's done. You do. Oh, hold on. Let me go back here. Get rid of this. Hold on. There we go. Zoraida, thank you so much. That was very, very sweet of you. Yeah, here's Champ. Here's the Champ. Here's my guy. There he is. He is the coolest little dog in the entire world. And I'm trying to figure out why that won't do that. But anyway, yeah, isn't he cute? He is my kid. I love him so much. Look at that. His name is Champers. And I've had him since he was 5 months old. He's going to be 15 years old December the 1st. And and he loves Sloan. He and Sloan are bosom buddies. When I was in LA the last time, he was sitting in her lap. Yeah. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, huh? Look at that. Look at that little boy. So his name is Champagne, but we call him Champers for short. And he is my kid. Look at that face. Look at that face. Anyway, no. He keeps me sick. This is one of the reasons why I survived the pandemic, stuck up here on the 30th floor, was just me and my dog for, a year, over a year. And it was crazy. It was just him and I. Nobody, no visitors. That's okay. You just knock Dad's phones. I have these Shure. These are Shure professional head earbuds. They are the best. And lots of times I put it behind me so you can't see them. But yeah. So this is my little guy. He is just and today today he had his teeth cleaned. And I have this homeopathic guy that comes to the condo and cleans his teeth. And you can't see her. Show him your teeth. Show me your teeth. You're not gonna let him see your teeth. You're not gonna let him see your teeth. All he wants to do is lick Dad. But this guy comes to. He's a dental hygienist for dogs. And what he does is he comes to your home. He wraps him in a towel, right, and cleans his teeth, just like if you're going to the dentist. Because after a certain age, you take a risk when you go to the vet and your dog has an operation. I mean, it is, I don't know, those of you that are pet owners, the older your animal, the tougher it gets. You know what I mean? Anyway, so, oh, there he is. So he had his teeth cleaned today. So he was mad for a little bit, but he's much better now. He's all happy. Well, he knows it's medicine time. Medicine time. He doesn't know it's medicine time. To him, it's cheese. You want some cheese? Cheese? There it is. Happy face for cheese. Anyway, so well, listen. I know Miss Sloan's probably going to pop on soon, so I know you guys will probably watch That Wildest Woman. And let me see. I've got this new music. Don't you just love that? I love my studio here. I can do all kinds of cool things. So listen, hey, I did 45 minutes. Keep myself bored. I think I'm going to make chicken. And me and Champers are going to go have a cocktail. I need alcohol in this. But hey, I do appreciate you guys popping in. Esther will be on next week. I think I might be having my friend from Vital Vegas, who has one of the biggest blogs here in Vegas. He knows all of the gossip. Anyway, it's been a fun Saturday. Esther will be on next time we do a show, I think. And the days keep going by with Facebook jail ending. Anyway, you all have an incredible Saturday and the rest of your weekend. Love you and thank you. And I end the broadcast.